Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon. Good afternoon is 1 o'clock. It's not morning, it's 1 o'clock. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González. My name is Laura González, and I welcome you to the coffee break. And yes, I'm putting lotion on my hands because my hands are dry, because everything is dry, because it's cold, and we have the heat blasting. Welcome, everybody. Hello, welcome, Yoliteo. Um, Today is Friday. We're going to do tarot for the weekend. So we have the Yuletide Tarot. We have the Halloween Oracle, because we are on that liminal space. We have the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. We have the Nightmare Before Christmas, because why not? And then we're going to start with the Bee Tarot. So welcome, 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 everybody. If you're watching live at 1 p.m. on a Friday, if you're watching the recorded, hi from the past, how's the future? I hope it's good. I hope it happened already. You know what it means. What are y'all drinking? I'm drinking hot chocolate. I finally bought the K-cup for the hot chocolate. And I added a little bit of almond milk because it was a little too concentrated. Anyway, let's do this. Let's breathe together. May the divine let us see what we need to see, and that information be used for the greater good. So be it. And this is the one for the Bee Tarot. We have the Two of Swords reverse. The Two of Swords reverse. And let's see what's the message from the Two of Swords reverse. Just so you know the image, this is the image on a larger view. Two of Swords reverse, our first card for today. The person has given up. The decisions are too difficult. It is easier to abandon them altogether and return to the status quo. The swords and the blindfold are a comfort for this person, mostly because they are familiar, and that familiarity beckons a sense of safety and security. This is an individual who is secure in their insecurities, locked into trappings of their own mind's making. Yikes. I hope we can all turn this around. But for now, the person has given up. The decisions are too difficult. It is easier to abandon them altogether and return to the status quo. The swords and the blindfold are a comfort for this person, mostly because they are familiar, and that familiarity beckons a sense of safety and security. This is an individual who is secure in their insecurities, locked into trappings of their own mind's making. And again, I hope we all outgrow that, because I don't like it. I don't like it. Anywho, let's see what is our second card for today. And it comes from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 In the night. Cause I, Jack, the Pumpkin King. Do y'all look like The Nightmare Before Christmas like I do? I'm crazy about it. I have them. I have Jack everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, Pumpkinkin. Ooh, we got Sally. The Six of Needles. Again, we have needles again. Needles. Six of Needles. This one came right side up. Um, Six of Needles. One, two, three, four, five, six. Here it is. And its message. Six of Needles usually indicates you've been through a difficult time. Have you recently been in a conflict with someone or experienced an unexpected setback? It's time to pick up the pieces and get on track again. Six of Needles usually indicates you've been through a difficult time. Have you recently been in conflict with someone or experienced an unexpected setback? It's time to pick up the pieces and get on track again. That is the message from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Hello, marvelously Marissa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So for our second card of today, again with swords or needles in this case, but a little gentler message. So folks, the year is winding down. We do have one more podcast for 2025 and our December podcast, which will be next Monday. We have a wonderful guest, two guests for the Monday podcast, is precisely the ladies from the Unbridled Tarot. They're gonna be on Lunatic Mondays on Monday, and they're just such wonderful humans. And we had a very, very good time recording that podcast. It will air on Monday, December 8th at 7 p.m. You just go to my website, bluewitch.org, go on the calendar section, and then find December 8th. If you think you might forget, you can do it now and just bookmark it, or set yourself a little alarm so you can listen. But it's gonna be on Monday, and I hope you join us because we really had a very good time with Tina Tack Anderson and Dianita of the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. And that is gonna air on Monday the 8th. We have the Four of Wands reverse. Four of Wands reverse. Let me show you the card. How is the baby, Marisa? And how are you? Four of Wands, but we have it reverse with blinders on. With blinders on. When the spirit of the Four of Wands is reversed, you find yourself turning inward. You have achieved something worth celebrating, even smaller milestone, but you feel you shouldn't be sharing it with the world. This sense of inner instability could be due to a lack of support or discord with others. You might be letting your own insecurities and self-doubt keep you closed in. Don't shy away from praising yourself and allowing others the opportunity to see all you've accomplished. Four of Wands with blinders on. When the spirit of the Four of Wands is reversed, you find yourself turning inward. You have achieved something worth celebrating, even a smaller milestone, but you feel you shouldn't be sharing it with the world. This sense of inner instability could be due to a lack of support or discord with others. You might be letting your own insecurities and self-doubt keep you closed in. Don't shy away from praising yourself and allowing others the opportunity to see all you've accomplished. And this ties with something I always tell my apprentices. We don't do false humbleness. When we achieve something, we celebrate it, you know, because the whole planet is telling us not to celebrate ourselves. This whole uh, virtual signaling of being um, holier than thou and humble, it's a construct for control. It's a way of patriarchy and misogyny and power over, you know, this false humbleness, to be humble to a fault. We don't do that. We celebrate ourselves here. Every accomplishment is a celebration. And uh, in this day and age, we have to celebrate anything and everything that comes our way. You know, we have Amanda Garcia here on Facebook, and they say, "Dang, I have a work meeting right now. Otherwise, I will be hanging out here for the entire session." Amanda, you can always come back and watch the recording. I'm sorry that you had to go, but cheers to everyone. And Marissa says, "We're both doing well. He's falling asleep for a nap, and I have a matcha latte on the way." I never had a matcha thing. Is matcha the same as mate? I think matcha is the mate. And if it is, I never had it. And if it's not, I never had it. But I think matcha is mate. Okay, let's see what the Halloween Oracle has for us today. But Laura, today is December 5th. Why will you have the Halloween deck? Because it's Krampusnacht. Tonight is the night that Krampus comes and takes all the unruly, bad children, puts them on his sack, and takes them, God knows where. We don't know where he takes those kids. I love Krampus. Love, love, love Krampus more than anything. And tonight is the night that we celebrate Krampus. Tonight and tomorrow for some people. Um, and some people like me, I celebrate Krampus the whole winter season. Pretty soon, we will be decorating for winter in my place. And I have a whole empty shelf so that I can put all my Krampus decorations. They'll live on the same shelf together. Because winter and winter stories are usually scary stories. The winter stories became um, more about hope and heavily religious on the last century. But before that, it was scary. And Marissa says, "I thought you were going to say because I do what I want." That's another reason. PM Fueler, it's been forever. Welcome to the coffee break. Yeah, also, why are you using the Halloween Oracle? Because I do what I want. That's the other reason. Ooh, we have the hearth. And look, technically it's not Krampus, but is it not Krampus? I don't know. Here comes Krampus. Here comes Krampus. Okay, the hearth. Never have we ever had this card before. From the Halloween Oracle, we have never, ever, ever pulled the hearth card. It's a mouthful, so here we go. Should the hearth card appear in your divination, you are being asked to look to your idea of what home and family is for you. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. If there is conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is being given. Happiness in our hearts and homes, the hearth. The heart of everything The heart of every home, the fire that unites, winter's warm centers, stories, love, and delights. So, should the hearth card appear in your divination, you are being asked to look to your idea of what home and family is for you. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. If there is a conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is being given. The heart of everything, the heart of every home, the fire that unites, winter's warmth centers, stories, love, and delights. Now I know why I came, because it's talking about winter. And as I was telling you, winter stories used to be scary stories. And just recently they became more like, love and gaslight. Anyway, we have a class coming up. Our last Siwateteo, the colonizing the goddess, year 2. The class that will end the series for now is Teteoinnan, Teteoinnan, the mother of the gods. We're gonna end up our series with the mother of the gods, and but fear not, this is the end of a series. 2026 will begin anew with Tlacateteo, the colonizing the gods. So we finished the colonizing the goddess, and on February of 2026, we begin the colonizing the god, Tlacateteo, the colonizing the god, year 1, which will be year set, year 1. Uh, but yeah, our class is on Sunday, not this Sunday, the following Sunday, the 14th. Excuse me. And we're going to be talking about Teteoinnan, the mother of the gods, the grandmother, earth, the old earthquakes. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I really hope you can join us for that class and for the upcoming classes. And not only we have that going on for 2026, but we also going to have a new kind of community circle. It's going to be more intentional. The name of those sessions is going to be Embodying the Teteo. So we're going to combine Siwa Teteo and Atlaka Teteo, masculine and feminine energies combined, and we're going to embody their wisdom. We're going to talk about how we can bring the teachings of these deities, entities, forces of nature into our daily lives so that we embody that wisdom and go about our life. I think is going to bring about wonderful discussions. And just a reminder that all these classes are not just for indigenous people. To give you a perspective, it will be almost like saying that learning about the Greeks is only for Greek people, or that learning about the Nordic gods and goddesses is only for Nordic folks. That's not the case. The Mesoamerican communities, the knowledge of the Toltecayot is for everyone. That is a mother culture, just like the Greeks, just like the Egyptians. And it's time that we continue learning, bring the threads from the past to weave into the future. Hello, Malaem. So I hope you all join us on 2026. We're going to start on February. Tlacateteo, the colonizing the god, and embodying the teteos, where we bring Siwa teteo and a Tlaca teteo, or a masculine feminine, the whole duality concept of each month. We want to keep it with the seasons. So, Andrea's working real hard as we speak, redesigning the website and I'm working on graphics and content, obviously. So thank you all for all your support. Let's see what the Yuletide Tarot, as it debut for the season today, what the Yuletide Tarot has for us today. And we have the list, the files. We have the list, but it's reversed, right? We have the list. However, it is reversed. Let's see. We could have Krampus. We could have Krampus, but no. We had the list reverse. Reverse. So what are they telling us? When the list is reversed. Let me first show you the big graphic. It's literally Santa's list or Krampus lists. I don't know. We could have had Krampus. Okay. Reverse meaning of the lists. Excuses prevail, for they are significantly easier to find than chasing a solution. You have become trapped in your own stubbornness and inability to see beyond the hurt you have been dealt. This is unbecoming and will not lead to resolution. Perhaps the key here is to forgive yourself first. Are we being too hard on our own? On ourselves? Maybe we are. Maybe we're being too hard on ourselves. Excuses prevail, for they are significantly easier to find than chasing a solution. You have become trapped in your own stubbornness and inability to see beyond the hurt you have been dealt. This is unbecoming and will not lead to resolution. Perhaps the key here is to forgive yourself first. Wow, we were kind of dragged today, weren't we? There's a lot of work. Oh, there's a lot of work to do for the weekend. You know what? It makes sense. We just had a full moon, and it's the end of the year, and a lot of us are running ragged trying to finalize, right? Trying to tie loose ends. Remember to be gentle to yourself, you know, be gentle to yourself. Don't put too much on your plate if you can. Pace yourself, be gentle with yourself, and try not to judge too harshly, you know. I wish you all the best. May Krampus don't take you. If you've been a good boy and girl and they and them, maybe Krampus is not going to take you. But I might not be here Monday. Krampus might come and take me away. It wouldn't be that bad if that happened. You know? I'd rather be taken by Krampus than anyway. Thank you all for watching. And until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye.